Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people. Astroneer received an update earlier this week. Plus, we learned a bit of news about what is still to come in our favorite cute space person game. Let's take a couple minutes and talk about it. Before I get into all the news, I want to remind you that Systemera's annual charity event to raise funds for ExtraLife is still underway and will remain so throughout the end of the year. If you donate $5, you can unlock this cool ExtraLife themed visor. If you donate $15 or more, you will receive the visor and the ExtraLife themed palette. Since I took part in Systemera's charity stream this year, I am part of their ExtraLife team, so there is a link in the description down below taking you to my ExtraLife page where you can make a donation to help Seattle Children's Hospital provide life-saving medical care for kids without regard for their family's ability to pay. You'll be helping out the kiddos and getting a great new visor and palette at the same time. Now on to the news. The update itself did not bring much in the way of new content. In fact, the Athleisure suit available for purchase in Exo Outfitters store is really the only new piece of content. That doesn't mean this update was just about selling a cosmetic item though, as there are also a bunch of bug fixes in this update. You can check out the full patch notes on the Astroneer blog, link in the description below, but I do want to go over some of the highlights. First up, the Wanderer suit should now unlock when you're playing offline or with a poor connection. I've heard from a lot of people who did not receive the Wanderer suit even after they'd said hello to the Wanderer, so this should help out quite a bit. Tooltips that were intended to only appear on screen one time should now remember that they have previously been displayed, meaning we should see less tooltips overall. A rather important change was made that will warn you that your game will not save on exit as usual if you exit while in orbit, and that when you reload the save, you'll be at the spot where you were when you entered the shuttle. When it comes to custom games, you can now complete missions even if your custom game does not have a starting shelter. In these cases, the Astroneering Basics mission will auto-complete. Previously, you could not complete missions in a custom game without a starting shelter, as that very first mission requires you to place an oxygenator in a shelter. The only shelter that does not already contain an oxygenator is the starting shelter. So this is a great fix for those of us who want the challenge of no starting shelter in a custom game, but do not want to skip all the missions. There were several other bug fixes as well, so if you want to read them all, then be sure to check out the patch notes. In those patch notes, Joe mentioned that we should expect to hear from him again very soon with some leaks and news about all new content coming to Astroneer in 2024. He then elaborated on that a bit during Systemera's ExtraLife charity stream. The roadmap for updates for 2024 is currently being finalized, and Joe should be sharing it with us really soon. If I'm not mistaken, he said he hopes to get that roadmap out to us before Systemera goes on break for the holiday season. He did not share too many leaks, though he did mention that an all-new event will be launching in the beginning of next year. This breaks the trend of recycled events that we have seen so far, bringing about something entirely new and, according to Joe, will kick off a focus on a specific theme for additional content coming next year. Later in the stream, he shared this scene in-game, but did not elaborate on it whatsoever. It's an EXO Research Aid container top, but unlike any we have seen before. That resource icon is entirely new and looks like a mashup of compound and resin resource icons. There has been a lot of speculation around what this means, but we'll have to wait until next year to find out. And that's it. The update this week introduced a new suit and a lot of bug fixes. We know there is a roadmap for next year's updates coming soon. Those updates will include a brand new event, and there's a weird EXO Research Aid coming. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what is coming in 2024 for Astroneer. As always, I will be here to bring you a recap of any and all news surrounding these updates, while also integrating any new content and changes into Astroneer Academy. If you haven't yet checked out Astroneer Academy, there is a link to the playlist in the description below. It is a series of videos created by several people from the Astroneer community that covers every single detail of Astroneer. From the moment you make planetfall all the way through completing the game and more, Astroneer Academy has it covered. New players and veterans alike have told us that they have learned something new and helpful from Astroneer Academy, so be sure to check it out. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please hit the like button and leave a comment down below, letting me know what you think of the new Athleisure suit or how hyped you are for new stuff coming next year. And maybe even hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any Astroneer news or Astroneer Academy. Until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.